All right. Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and we're doing some nerd stuff today. We're definitely in full on nerd mode this afternoon. All right, so let me go outside really quick. So these are what we're doing today. These are called pseudo-stable black hole generators. This is what's going to allow us to move from UIV to UMV. We need these to print out pieces for the gorge. We can get UIV component assembly line pieces out of those, and there's a bunch of other things. But generally speaking, we have to have at least one of these up and running a few weeks ago. Let's be real. So because I am very I'm not tech averse necessarily, but this is brand new to me. I'm gonna go ahead and read off the some text here. So I do apologize if I don't notice any chatters coming in. I'll be tabbing back and forth. Unless perhaps how do I? No, it's not gonna work. All right. So this is using Project Red automation. So I'm just gonna read this so that it's for the record. The core mechanic behind this approach is using the black hole utility hatch with a counter to determine when the BHC reaches 10% stability, and then initiating a state cell to inject spacetime for a set amount of seconds. Level emitters control when to insert the black hole seed, and an activity detector controls when to stop injecting spacetime and insert the black hole collapser. I guess I should back up really quick. The When you insert a black hole seed, it runs for 100 seconds, and when it gets to 50%, you get 2x parallels, and when it gets to 20%, you get 4x parallels. So this setup is actually going to run it down to 10% and maintain it at that. So anyway, this approach can fit entirely within the interior of the structure, protects against voiding, and prevents a black hole from being created if there are no collapsers available. The downside is that Project Red components can sometimes have unpredictable timing in low TPS environments. All right. So step one, which is this side, and I'm just going to run through this really quickly. Inside the BHC, place two regular input buses, which we got here. I'm just using ULVs because it only needs one item. The tier of the input bus is irrelevant. The controller is to the left of the image, and I already put a activity cover on the back of the controller so that I could remember what side that controller is on without having to look at every center block. Anyway, on the main network, place an ME dual interface above each item importer, like so. You see, yep. Request black hole seeds on the left, which is like this, and black hole collapsers on the right, which is like this. Keep both passively stocked. We still need to get that going. We have maintainers on another part of the base. I'm gonna have to add both the seed and the collapser to that. Let's see. Keep both passively stocked, although there is no significant consequence for running out. The consequence is that the black hole generator is not going to run if you run out. The item importers pull the seed and seed or collapser into the input bus below, based on the redstone signals from the wireless redstone receivers. See, sneak right click the RS latch with a screwdriver twice to change its configuration to this. All right. Can I look in here? Can we look in here? Okay. Anyway, so this is step one altogether. So channel, I'm using 4400 for black holes, and then the third number on this is going to be the number of the black hole. So this is black hole number one, and then the last digit is going to be the one is reset, the two is the seed channel, and the three is the collapser channel. And that's going to be extremely important for the rest of the automation. Again, I'm going right off of the wiki with this. I was trying to make my own circuit, but I knew it was going to be this complicated. I just didn't realize it was going to be this complicated, you know. So we're just copying off the wiki because I need to get this moving. It is what it is. Nobody else is going to be building our black hole generator, so it's getting built tonight. Anyway, step 2. On another side of the interior, place buses and hatches as shown. From left to right, 1 ME output bus, 2 advanced stocking input buses, and 1 advanced stocking input hatch. Enable auto pull on all, separate circuits 20 and 21, and set the refresh times to 20 ticks. And how you do that is you actually right click this, and you can edit this because this is defaulting to 100. So I did that on all 3. Connect the ME output bus to the main network, which is our main network is blue. Add an ME drive and a fluid discretizer to the latter, and insert enough cells to hold any recipes. That's going to be plenty. Power the subnetwork with a neutronium energy cell or anchor, whatever it is. Add a pair of ME dual interfaces between the networks for holding patterns and inserting ingredients. So this is the side where the patterns will go, and normally this is the side where we would put the advanced blocking card. But I do believe that due to the way that the circuitry works, we could just constantly cram stuff into this, and the black hole will open, run as long as it can, shut, and then it'll reopen and finish whatever crafts are waiting after that. So we control how long the black hole is going to stay open with a state cell, and that is step 3. So we're still working through step 2, at least talking about step 2. Let's see. Add a lever for a manual override, which is this. 2 level emitters with the settings shown, and the first one is if it has a collapser. Oh, and I need to do both of those like that. Okay. Yeah, this is very important. Okay. So we're on step 3 now. And actually, before we move on, I want to make a note of this. So there is nothing in this level emitter right here. This is actually how you detect if there is something on a network. Like for example, if you have a subnet and you want to detect to see if there is anything in the subnet, this is how you do it. And I did not know that. So this is new tech for me. As simple as that may be, that's brand new tech for me. So yeah, just remember 1 is reset, 2 is seed, and 3 is collapser. And there's going to be a 4 for space time, but we don't have those out yet. We have some more stuff to do. So step 3, on the same side of the interior as step 2, place a black hole utility hatch set to pulse mode facing into the positive side of a counter. So that's two different items that I'm probably going to have to pattern because I doubt that we have either one of these already. So let's look at this. Black hole utility hatch. Ooh, okay, nice. So that's gonna go here. Again, I'm just absolutely copying block for block what the wiki has. Hey Exy, what's up, my dude? Yeah, we're this is here, I'll just hop out really quickly. We're getting ready to go from UIV to UMV, and part of that is getting these pseudo-stable black holes up and running. And yeah, I tried to come up with my own control circuit for a couple weeks, and bro, the like the title of the stream, the real black hole is in between my ears. So so we're just copying off the wiki, and that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, I'm kind of tabbing back and forth, so apologies if I miss any chats. So yeah, place a black hole utility hatch set to pulse mode facing into the positive side of a counter. All right, so we do pulse mode with a screwdriver, I believe. No, is it a wrench? There it is. Yeah, pulse mode. Okay, there we go. All right, so and now I need a counter. Counter. Oh my. I'm surprised that we've got that programmed in. Okay. All right, so let me place you like the positive side. So I need to rotate this like so. Okay. Change the counter settings to those shown to halt the delay of the black hole at 10% stability. All right. So maximum increment, decrement. So right now it looks like it's 9190. Okay. Okay. And then so change the counter settings to those shown to halt the delay of the black hole at 10% stability. The duration of the state cell determines how long to halt the black hole decay for. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, sickness. We're on the same page, my guy. Yeah, Exy, for real. That's me in a nutshell. Step 1, forget what I was doing. Step 2, copy from the wiki. I was even complaining in the Minions Discord this morning that if this run was up to me with no outside help, it would have ended in LUV on tier 2 water, or whatever it was. Yeah, we would have been done for. So let me I've got a bunch of pieces to throw on the ground, so I do need to make sure that I get this right. All right, so I need looks like a receiver on the 1 circuit. Where are you? Right here. Like so. Turn. And this is going to be 1, which is reset. All right. Okay, and then now I need a pulse former. We have pulse formers. Okay. All right. Again, I don't know who programmed in all these bits and pieces from Project Red. I'm assuming it was probably Sophie or HJM, but these are tech that we could have had programmed in like way back in the day, like EV type type days. Okay, and then looks like that. Okay. Okay. Now I need a state cell. One of the problems is I'm going to have to replicate this on let's see, pointer and cathode. I know we've got these pointer. Let's just get 100. Start cathode. Make 100. Start, and then I don't know if this is actually stuck or not because we've been this craft got restarted this morning and it's been making bio circuits for, as you can see, for hours and hours and hours. So this one is probably okay, but it's been running like all dang day. This one is probably stuck, and I think some of these pieces, especially like this or this, I need to go and look to see what the recipe is because the recipe might have changed. And if it changed, it has clogged up some of our advanced assembly lines. So, yeah. We're going to have to probably uncork some AALs at some point in time. State cell. So let's see. And that's going to be like this. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it is like that, and then there is a circuit that goes this way. So I'm just gonna put that out. Okay, and then I need an RS latch. And I do believe, looking at that RS latch, that's one of those ones where you kind of put it out like this, then you have to shift right click it twice to get it to look like this. And then I think it's like that. That looks right from the wiki page. And then it's going to be a receiver on one over here. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay. And then a transmitter on 3 on this side. And 3 was the collapser. Okay. Okay, and then turn. So like this, that is I'll just hover over a little bit. That is step 3 of this process. Oof. Yeah. This is quite involved. All right, so now we're gonna turn this way for step 4. Oops, scroll. All right. Step 4. I already did the first part. Place an activity detector cover set to recipe progress. Let's see. Got recipe progress. On the back of the controller, also place the remaining redstone gates, wireless transmitters, and wireless receivers. Okay. So we have a lot of things to place. actually. Hold on. Let me see. I don't think that actually touches the poop. All right. Progress. Oh, recipe progress. Setting it to every 1 second, because one of the things you want to do with this thing is this guy, the black hole utility hatch, is also synced to the black hole controller, and when you put this in pulse mode, it will send out a pulse every second as the black hole is working. Oh my, hey, 9, what's up, my dude? What is up, my dude? Let me give you a shout real quick. We're doing black holes on Minions Run. Minions Run is in UIV. We're getting ready to kind of like step into UMV, but yeah, gotta get this done first. Yeah, no, thanks, man. Nah, yeah. If you raid and run, that's totally cool with me, man. IX. Wow. Yep. I appreciate you, my dude. So yeah, okay, so real quick though, I was planning on doing it. I was gonna come up with my own circuit, but I was going at it like I was trying to like theory craft it over and over and over, and finally I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna take I'm using the first version on the wiki, which is using like the red power, like kind of gives me like UA 1.0 vibes, which I don't like. But look, I could theory craft this for days and days and days and still not get anywhere near this. So we're just gonna copy it off the wiki. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna tiptoe into UMV and get some other things going. Hey, Ducky, what's up, my dude? So yeah, I am literally just copying this off of the wiki, and I've been kind of reading it to the stream as I go. So we're on step 4 if anybody wants to play along. So let's see. I need a NOT gate, an AND gate. I have latches, and I need a repeater. And do I have NOTs? I have NOTs still. All right. And gate. Okay. And then repeater. I need the red repeater. Okay. Okay, so NOT gate. Where are you? And this is an AND gate. Okay. I believe this gets turned. Yeah, this gets turned. I believe it's looks like that. Okay. We might have to we might have some finagling to do. I wish I could see this picture better. Okay, so as you can see, the end of the NOT gate doesn't have that little T on the end of it, and the other 3 sides have that T, like so. And I do believe that is the correct orientation. All right. All right. Back. Okay, and then this gets a the receiver for circuit 3 on the AND gate. And this is going to be the collapser. Okay, like so. There is one piece of red alloy wire right here. And then this is a repeater set on 64 ticks. And it is in that orientation. There we go. You can see it in the tool tip down in the corner. Okay, and then this is a transmitter on 1. Okay. We're gonna need some more transmitters. Okay. Ah, poop. And 1 is reset. Okay. Like so. And then this right here is an RS latch, and it's going to be another one of those latches where we have to shift right click it twice, because that's what a normal RS latch looks like. But if you do bap bap, it looks like this, and then it also looks like I need to turn it like so. It looks like it is like that. Okay, and then I need another transmitter on a new channel, and that's going to be what is 4? Oh, space-time. Yeah, I haven't set up space-time just yet, but that's easy enough. It's actually the easiest part of this setup, let's be real. All right, so let's make a new channel, 4414 set, and then BH1 space-time. Set name. Okay. Easy. All right, so the RS latch receives its signal from the state cell in the previous setup. To enable space-time injection. The AND gate, right here, disables the space-time injection and resets all the previous redstone devices, but only once a collapser has been inserted and the last recipe is finished. If there is no space-time, it is unable to guarantee that the last recipe is not voided. That is what it is. Sneak right-click the AND gate with a screwdriver to disable the unused input. Yeah, okay. Sneak right click. Yeah, all right, so it's like that, I think. That looks right. The 64 tick repeater is necessary for ensuring that the black hole is fully collapsed before resetting anything. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, there is going to be an ad that's going to run in just a minute. Actually, a little under 2 minutes. On this channel, I like to run ads in a 3-minute block so that it blocks Twitch from running pre-rolls on people that join. While the ad is running, feel free to get up, get a drink, get a snack, bio break, stretch your legs, whatever. I am going to continue doing this, but you're not going to miss a whole lot because it looks like the majority of the circuit is already built, and that's what this looks like. So, your boy's system was not going to come up with this on its own. There's no way. And I still right this second, I don't know if this is still all accurate. So we're gonna have to do some shakeout tests and figure things out. So just trying to verify that that everything is accurate. Let's see. All right. All right. So that looks right. That looks right. That looks right. And that looks right. Okay. And then going back to step 3, this looks right. This looks right. This looks right. We are. Oh, stop it. We're gonna have to. Work on this interval here. I don't know what that interval is going to be, but this is how long. This is how long we're going to hold the black hole open and feed it space time. So for anybody that hasn't seen this, I'm assuming that everybody here already knows about this, but I'll say it anyway. So you have to insert 1 liter per tick of space time, and then every 30 seconds that amount doubles. So it's 1, then 2, then 4, then 8, and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, it gets expensive, and you want to just go ahead and not use all of your space time on this damn thing. But I think that's it for the interior. All right, so on one side of the exterior, we're going outside. Okay. On one side of the exterior, so aesthetically speaking, if I want to see some of the automation, I'll put them on this side, like so. And if I want to hide some of the automation, I'll end up putting them on this side. And if I really wanted to hide it, I could probably, probably get in here and do it in here if I wanted to, but I don't think that's the play. Kind of want to see it. So yeah, we're gonna probably do it on this side. It's fine. So connect a stocking input hatch, which is going right here. Oh, I don't have the hatch itself. Okay. And then filter it to space-time and add a machine controller cover set to enable with redstone on its side. Yeah. You're gonna go here. Oh, no. And now, enable with redstone. Yep. And we're going to do every 1 second. This allows the space-time to be controlled by the wireless transmitter in the previous setup without disconnecting the hatch or any other components from the network. Store any black hole seeds, black hole collapsers, and space-time on the main network. Scaling this approach is as simple as upgrading the laser energy hatch and increasing the duration of the state cell. So before I install the automation there, I will say I have already ran power a few days ago. And actually, I went through and at great personal grind, I installed UMV 1024 target hatches. So this thing's gonna cook, and there is a thing about the pseudo-stable black hole. If I could find one really quick, it's in the tooltip. Where is it at? Recipe tier is limited to hatch tier +1. Will not perform overclocks above the hatch tier. So that's part of the reason why I was determined to get a UMV laser hatch on here. And the UMV 256 just wasn't it wasn't gonna cook as much as I wanted to. So it's, that's why we did that. All right, so we're gonna put you here. We need a blue. We use blue for our mainnet here on Minions, so that's that. And then oh yeah, a receiver on a fourth channel. Do I have receivers? Yeah, here and here. All right, and then that goes like that. Yep. Okay, and then this gets connected underneath. This gets connected underneath. All right, so yeah, I've got a little dongle down here. You can see like this is going to be 1. I'll put 2, 3, and 4, and it's in their places. So getting 1 up and running right now is the real goal. So I need to set this to space time. Space time. And where are you? Molten space time. What? Okay. That should be good. Because we do have space time. We have 430,000. You know, I should probably ooh, we should probably make some more space time. Okay. I do need to put the seeds and the collapsers on our maintainers. But that should be it for the that should be it for the control circuit. Let's go and get this going. Wow. We're probably gonna have to go through these maintainers and clean them out a little bit. That's wild. Okay. How are we doing? 8 of 32. So that's what, 6 plus these 2. All right, I can put another maintainer here. Man, again, at least we've got all of our maintainers centralized, but I would really like to not have this many maintainers. But we'll we'll burn that bridge later. I'm still getting used to. We just upgraded to 2.8.4. This is a new instance, and I really haven't. I haven't. I haven't copied over my my preferences and control schema from the 2.7.4 instance, and I don't know. All of my keys are wrong, and it's annoying as all get out. So, yeah. Let's see. Terminal black hole. Seed. Where are you? We don't have seeds or collapsers programmed in. Thought we did. I thought we did. Okay, well, let's program them in before we maintain them. Yeah, that's all right. So black hole seed. What do we got here? Space assembler. Okay, easy peasy. Base UV, tartarite, atomic separation catalyst, and plutonium 239. Okay, let's just let's do our due diligence and go and check the space elevator. I only have one crafting right now. Let's see. This way. Is it here? Yeah, space assembly. Yep. All right, so the we're gonna put him in here, and let's look at this. Let's look at this recipe again. I think we're just gonna make them. We're gonna make the recipes one seed, one collapser. Until we get into UMV, we'll change it up. Let's see. Seed. Bap. Bap. And then collapser. Sensors. Dense Quadria. I think we've got that. Callisto Ice, Molten Ledox, Molten Osmiridium, Molten Superconductor UHV. Okay, so we're going to have to HJM has done some work on on NAC fuel. We might have to double check the DTPFs because I need to make sure that what am I trying to say? The molten UHV, this right here, it's not a problem, but when the DTPFs get stuck, this gets stuck, and yeah, that sucks. All right, so let's go over here for anybody that hasn't seen this. And I guess let me back up really quick. This is the Minions run. This is Random Potatoes community run. It started as 20 players. It's down to 3. It's me, HJM, and Sophie G. And HJM has done the NAC fuel setup and also the the best slash worst DTPF wall share of all time. Fun, fantastic. It is modern art, kind of Jackson Pollock style, I suppose. Yeah, the main DTPF is this one right here, and that gets controlled down here on this circuit. And I just let's see, how does this go? How does this go? Where is let's see. Yeah, we're stocking the Transcendent. Okay, perfect. That was what I was worried about because we were out of Transcendent the other day, and this is really set up to use Transcendent and nothing else. But I was having to push Prosaic in with cells just to get things moving again. So, ugh, it was pretty gross. So anyway, now that we know that that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't. I hope you're a real person, Maury. I'm gonna leave you because I can't. I'm assuming that you're a real boy, a real individual of indeterminate gender. How about that? 10 and 1. Okay, click. And maintain you. 10 and 1 and click. And submit. Okay. That should be good. Okay. So that should automatically craft the black hole pieces over here in this elevator. And the only way that that's going to get messed up is if, hypothetically speaking, if I'm printing like thousands of optical circuit pieces, and it would block any black hole pieces getting built. So we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on that, figure out if there is a problem. There's a chance that I might make a second space elevator for assembly. That wouldn't really hurt us any. So now we get to decide how this functions. So again, the state cell is going to determine how long the black hole gets supplied with space-time, and that needs to be done in 30-second intervals as far as I'm concerned. And I'm probably going to have it the way this circuit works, to my knowledge, or at least the way I read it, is that the state cell will hold the black hole open for the specific amount of time, plus the amount of time that it takes to finish the final craft that it's working on as the state changes. So I think that's how that works. So we're gonna set this for let's see. So it's gonna be 30 seconds. Let's see, 30, 60, 90, and 180 would be 3 minutes. 240 would be 4 minutes. I think 240 would be totally fine. Okay. So that's 240 on the state cell. So that would hold the black hole open at 10% for 4 minutes. And that's going to require an amount of space time that I'm not going to calculate right now, but should be okay. Should be all right. I'm probably should go and order a bunch of space time, but we can't do it on the main net, so I'm gonna have to go and look at the I'll have to go and look at the DTPF net again. I'm pretty sure you can order it from over there. But yeah, the recipe gets put in this one. So let's look at this really quickly. The very first thing that I need is I want UIV component assembly line pieces. Oop. Yeah, this guy right here. And so the only thing that's holding us back from this right now is the super dense transcendental metal plate. And then this, you can see this requires 156 seconds. So if we do 2 of these at a time, that's going to be 310 seconds. If that sounds about right. 313 or whatever it might be, 314. I think that's okay. So you know what? Hold on. This is at UHV. I'm gonna be running this at UMV. Let me think. It's gonna be 4x parallels. I think I can program in I'm almost positive I can do 16 at a time. But let's do 8. Let's do a recipe for 8 of these at a time and see how it goes. Let's see. All right, so 1, 2, 4, 8. Wow. So that's that. That goes in here. All right. And now, let me make sure. Let's see. No valid recipe. I don't remember if we activate batch mode or not. Oh man, I don't remember that. I don't know. We're gonna figure things out on the fly here. For better or worse. All right. All the control circuits look good. Everything looks accurate to the pictures on the wiki. It's gonna suck redoing this on all three of the other ones. Let's go over back to the DTPFs to see if I can order some space time. I guess if anybody wants to see, this is what the Minions run looks like right now. The top down circuit view, so to speak. Oh, I need to bust a right. Anybody wants a tour? I'll be glad to do that here in a minute. Let's see. Really? Okay. Really? All right. Well, I hope we have the hypervisor matrix in here already. I mean, HJM is no slouch. I'm just assuming that it's already in here. Do we need to make a hypervisor matrix? There we go. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna make the hypervisor matrix and program in a spacetime recipe, and I guess it's just gonna go in here. Which is fine by me, but I was not expecting this. Let's go back. Oh, this was yeah, Fusion Control Computer Mark III. That's right. And I haven't made any Mark IIIs, so I probably need to verify that the recipe didn't change. Let's just let's get down here to the compressor just in case. Yeah, I don't see the hypervisor in any of these. Okay. All right, so Fusion Mark III. Not compact. There we go. Yeah, so the problem with some of these recipes is, as you can see, like the circuits are still broken up on this one to take 4 different slots on an assembly line. A lot of crafts got changed to have like as an example, all 4 of these circuits are now in one stack in some of the recipes that have changed. So this one looks like it has not changed. So we're just gonna send it. And we're gonna see what happens. So we have 3, so we only need to order 6. Let's see how that goes. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody those remaining from Nine's raid Yeah, he's a cool dude. I enjoy watching his streams. This is it's probably going to be stuck behind this because this is definitely using up all of the advanced assembly lines. Let's go back up there. And I'll show this off really quick. Um, I made 40 general purpose advanced assembly lines up here, but you can see how many red you can see how many red AALs we have. I think every single one of those is jammed with a recipe that changed. Yeah, um unfortunately. Let's see. Uh anyway, um we might have to clean these out. And one of the things that I was trying to do is figure out a control circuit to like automatically purge all of the AALs that have bad ingredients in them. Yeah, like you can see something is stuck. All right. All right. So let me let me open up my inventory a little bit. That's not good. Let me actually let me go over to which way am I going? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I need to check that black hole to make sure that I didn't break a block that I wasn't supposed to. Because I had one of these space bending. Oh, you know what? It was this one. All right, I'm tripping. It was this one. We're good. We're good. Um so BioWare mainframe. That's definitely not what we're looking at. It's not that either. Um, let's go back up here and see what the because uh there's two things that could be wrong. Either the recipe could be incorrect, or we haven't put the accurate data stick in here to run that specific item, and that could easily be the problem. So let's figure out what this craft is. All right, ultra bio mutated. That'll be easy enough. All right, so then use assembly line. Bioprocessing units. That's what that is. Okay. So the recipe for those is messed up. We do have the data stick, okay? Uh that's we need to stop multiplying these so extremely. Because I don't think we can do 1,024 of these at a time. What are you doing? Oh, the mainframes. Yeah. Mainframe, and then we're just gonna check a couple of these back here. Yeah, it's stuck on the same thing. Okay. Let's get back to this. I wonder why it's not going though. It looks like, it has everything it would need in order to go. Maybe there's too much. Maybe there's too many of these and too many of these in here. I don't know actually. I need to click this to have it in my bar. There's something wrong with this. Hey, Agellion, what's up, my dude? We're getting ready to kick on the black hole generator for the first time, so that's gonna be fun. I'm currently diagnosing why we have half of our AALs down at the moment. And it does look like it is some sort of problem with the bioprocessing unit recipe. It got multiplied up too high. I think we flew too close to the sun, and I might have to just empty all these out by hand, for better or worse. So let's see. Let's go ahead and cancel. Oh yeah, neuro. Let's look at the neuro. What is the recipe for this? Okay, that shouldn't be an issue, but we might have to dial both of these back. I think perhaps what happened was that somebody probably just times two'd all of these recipes, or maybe times 8. And I think we're gonna have to dial this back. Yeah, I've been trying to convince them to do opticals because let me where are we at? We're still running all of our bios through the original to our original cal arrays. So we've got this building that was built by Sophie G, and each one of these types of circuits gets 8 dedicated cals, which is nice. I mean, it worked. It's fine. It was more than enough for the tier that it was built in. But now, yeah, not really. What I did, and this has been a couple months at this point. I built all of these cals here for specifically just for optical processors. So we should be able to print off like 1,500 at a time, give or take. And we need to move to opticals instead of using bios because I've basically deleted as many bottlenecks as I could. Oh, nice. That is nice. Yeah, I hope we get there pretty soon, honestly. Um the only bottleneck we have towards that is we still only have um one space elevator that has 12 modules in it. Oh, and these are still Mark IIs. Is there an assembler Mark III? I don't remember. There is a Mark III. Oh, it needs Mark V motors. Ah, okay. That's fine. It's fine. We won't get Mark V motors until EOH, I think. Don't quote me on that, but there is some sort of gate. All right. So I guess they end up dominating. Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to make more elevators. It's just that kind of chore has just fallen down the list. Where am I going? Hold on. Where am I going? I need to be right here. What am I doing? Getting lost in my own base. All right. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to like ramp up opticals in a massive way. And, and then yep. All right, so I need Unfortunately, I didn't set this up like optimally. I don't really have like a purge to main function on any of these AALs. I really wish that I would have some sort of button or um some sort of mechanism to just dump all of everything that's in a batch of AALs back into main when they clock up. Um, I don't know exactly how I would make that work, but it's something I wish that I had. Get rid of you guys. Okay, I need 2 more cells. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need those right here. All right. This is unfortunately tedious as all get out. All right. Oh, and you know what? I could put away these for the moment. And I could probably put away these too. And it's still empty? Okay. Okay. All right. Just verifying. Okay. Next up, next door. All right. Ah, poop. I threw my cells away. Um, if the pseudo-stable black hole uh, generator works with uh, the automation that I installed today, that's going to allow us to step directly into UMV. So we're getting there. I just gotta do my chores first. I got on the wiki and I just used that option one, the red power version. I'll even show that off really quick because um I tried over and over and over to visualize what kind of circuit I would make on my own, and nah, uh, I'm a dum dum. I would have never came up with this. But basically, these are this side inserts the seed in the collapser. This side controls the subnet that holds the items. This controls the state cell controls how long the space time gets inserted, and this controls the insertion of the collapser, I believe. So yeah, quite a bit more automation, or quite a bit more pieces to the automation than I was expecting to use, but it looks like it works. I just haven't ran it yet. Um, Again, I was gonna try to come over here and clean out these boyos. And unfortunately, now I'm at the point where I need to run something to get all of the working ones working so I can figure out which ones aren't. Maybe let me order some optical mainframes, perhaps. And as soon as all of these start up and running again, I'm gonna clean out the rest. Oh, let's see. Yep. I did it again. Damn it. I really did want to create my own circuitry for that black hole, but oof. Yeah, I probably can, but I don't know how I would do it. I don't know where it would go. Believe it or not, I'm still an absolute novice on most things in this pack, including applied energistics. But as it goes, um, these are all independent of each other. So I don't know how I would make 40 independent AALs all dump out to a single uh uh to a single output. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd end up having 40 IO ports then. And it's doable. It's definitely doable. I just I don't know if I want to do it like that. But I probably need to do it like that. Are these things jammed up again? Hmm. These are finally crafting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Stop it. I really need to reset my my keybinds. I'm pressing all of the wrong things every single time. And I probably do need to research how I would go about doing a clean like IO port setup like that. There's got to be a way for me to dump from multiple IO ports, but I don't know. Again, I am an absolute novice at most things of this in this game, specifically applied energistics. I didn't even make a peer-to-peer connection in this run until we were in, oh shoot, it had to be like ZPM or UV, and the only reason I did it was because everybody else was inactive, mostly inactive at the moment, and I was tired of begging for people to plug my setups into applied energistics. So yeah. Is this gonna get clogged with the same thing? Okay. I did actually. I did kind of mention something of that along those lines in the Minions Discord, because we're kind of kicking around the idea of what a new Minions run would look like. Which, again, this is actually Minions 2.0. The first Minions run was the one that I think Blazing was on. Those guys got to UV before it kind of puttered out, and then also Blazing joined Potato's main streaming run at that time. So this is Minions 2.0. I think we're gonna gate, but like question mark. if it was entirely on my shoulders, we wouldn't have made it past ZPM. You know, it's just one of those things. But yeah, we were talking about what a new Minions run would look like, and I just kind of mentioned like it's I like everybody that plays here, but it kind of sucks starting with a run of 20 people, and we had 3 or 4 people left by the time we got to LUV, which again, basically every big run goes that way. But if every big run goes that way, then there's a problem with the way those runs are going. So I'm trying to figure out some sort of process that would okay, there we go. Okay, and it's running. Perfect. Awesome. So like the thing that I had mentioned is I wonder if it would help to have some sort of training run either before a big run, or kind of going alongside a big run. Like, for example, there's a whole lot of people that have a whole lot of interest and literally zero experience. But those are the kind of people that you want to bring along, because the ones that are super excited to play and to continue to play are the ones that are going to stick around. And it's usually, again, no offense to anybody that knows what they're doing, but it's usually the experienced people that end up wandering away and like leaving a run to go on to a different run, or whatever. Um is it stuck again? Are you serious? Are you serious? Also, I wonder if these should be on batch mode. Man, I just unclogged this. So anyway, Yeah, I was trying to like theory craft what it would look like to have some sort of training run, or perhaps a world alongside the main run where less knowledgeable players could tinker around with the setup as it exists, so that, like, hypothetically speaking, when activity inevitably falls off a cliff, maybe we'd have some rookies to plug and play from the farm team. uh Again, I don't know if that's the right answer, but it's better than letting every goddamn run die in LUV or UV or whenever people decide to quit. Like like look at even the big ones like Hive Run. Like after ZPM, I think it was just uh Adidia and a revolving cast of guest stars. So, like, I constantly see on the forums and on the subreddit and Discord, like, all of the different big runs end up puttering out, and it's just one person pushing along all of the progress at a certain point in time. And there's got to be a way to mitigate that particular problem. I don't know if my solution is the right one, but I mean, at least I'm talking about it. Damn it. And then, like, for me personally, like, I would have loved to have a training run where I could have tinkered with applied energistics hookups without, like, bringing down the main network of the main run anytime I wanted to tinker around to see what worked and what didn't. I mean, that would have been incredibly beneficial to a novice like me, essentially, because you could watch me goose step into UMV here today, but I'm still a novice. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm copying off of wikis and everything else. uh if I knew what I was doing, I'd be dangerous. Um Another thing that I'm gonna do later is work a little bit more on my deep dark build. I've got a bunch of void miners out in the deep dark, and remember, this run was for the longest time on 2.7.4, so I've got the 2.7 void miners out there, and um yeah, we get to use those for the entirety of 2.8. So that'll be nice. All right. Oh man, there's two more in this row. Dang. um but yeah, we're gonna have to definitely gonna have to work on some patterns over here. Okay. Other things, in IRL news, I bought a car just under a month ago, and I finally got my plates on it today. That's fun. Bought a new phone today. That's fun. I am an old man, but man, this make the putting getting the new phone and putting everything in makes me feel like an old man. Oh my god. Like going through and disabling all of the garbage that they put on these phones, I'm just grumbling. Grumbling like my dad. It makes me want a dumb phone. Let me put it to you that way. It makes me want to go and get a flip phone and not worry about any of the BS that you get to put on there. The benefit is I'll probably be able to run Twitch on this phone, and I'll be able to watch streams when I'm out of the house. So that'll be fun. Because it would be fun, especially if I'm at work and I don't have to specifically pay attention to anything. It'd be nice to just throw in an earbud and listen to a streamer. I wish I could do that. Now I can. Okay. Are we good? Oh, these two back here. Okay. Yep. Damn it. Oh, it's probably about time to test the black hole. Let's I think I'm gonna cancel this. That's gonna get me the hypervisors. Okay. All right. Well, let's try. Let's get down here first. All right. So let's just do the whole shebang. UIV component. I want UIV component assembly line casings, and the amount that I want is 43 times 4. Oop. Next. How are we missing helium? Are you serious? We pump helium, right? Yeah. The hell? All right, hold on a minute. Pumps are on this one, I believe. Helium-3, hydrofluoric, tritium, oil, sulfuric, yeah. Salt water, yep. Oxygen, ammonia, methane, hydrogen, xenon. Really? Okay, hold on a minute. There was 3 more over here. Unknown. Oops. Yeah, I thought I messed that up here for a second. Lava and nitrogen. Wow. Why aren't we pumping helium? Seems like an egregious oversight. It's 52 billion. Oh, ads are going to start in about a minute. Again, I run ads in a 3-minute block. If you want to get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, so on and so forth. Now's the time I'm going to figure out why our base is being dumb. That might take a minute. Oh, there's more over here. Hold on a minute. Radon. Stop it. Chlorobenzene. Fluorine. And then those are miners. Okay. One of these is getting changed to helium. And I think it's gonna be lava. We don't need this much damn lava. All right, so I think I use. Oh, hold on. All right, so 1,000 million billion. That's 200 billion. Yeah. And then wow. And then what was helium again? It was 5.4. All right, and then we're on 3.3, so I need to change it to 5.4. Okay. Okay. And now get to work. All right, and then let me do my due diligence. Let me check to see if there's a helium cell over here. That's helium plasma. Oh, this is probably helium-3 and regular helium. All right, perfect. Awesome. We're good. I don't know why the hell we were stocking lava. Like, what do we even use lava for at this stage of the game? It's got to be getting, like, spun out for something. Use. Nothing. Oh, netherite scrap. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that later. That's gonna be a later problem. Do believe helium is way more important than lava, even if lava powers the netherite scrap line. What did I come over here for? Poop. I don't remember. Let's try this again. 43 times 4. Proto-halconite steel frame box. All right, I still need to make those. What? What? All right, that's fine. So it's a vacuum freezer or a cryo freezer. Okay. We do have a vacuum freezer making the proto stuff. Okay, which one are you? Is it just Are we just pushing it through main? I guess we're just pushing it through main. Okay. All right. That's fine. I'm all right with that. Okay. Makes it easy. Just make a pattern. All right. So that's going to be this. We'll make like, what, 16 at a time? That's fine. That'll be fine for now. All right. Now, do we need to, what is this? The hot frame box? I need to go back and look at that chemical bath to see what it's running at. Okay, hold on a minute. Yeah, I need to go here. Wherever you are. Oh, here you are. Chemical bath. What are you running at? 8x UIV, so yeah, okay, we just do whatever. That's fine. All right. We don't have Creon. Okay, well, we're gonna do this one anyway. And do 16 like the other one. Where are you? Man, it looks like it's time to redo this circuitry on this thing. Okay. That should be it. 43 times 4. Oh, come on. Let's just do 43 times 2. Start. And I want to be out here and see what happens. If all the wiring is correct, a black hole is going to pop open here at some point in time. Let's get in here. Where are you? Yeah, this might actually take longer than I thought. Okay. I hope none of this stuff has the screwed up recipes that are clogging up the AALs. Let's go back up there and look. I thought I cleared these two over here. I swear I did that. Guess not. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and clear these. Yeah, slowly but surely we're making progress. It might be might be painful progress, but progress nonetheless. Okay. All right. Uh, okay. All right. And that's half of them are running smoothly again. And then this row is the worst one. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to unclog still. Oof. How about this? Let's switch gears for a second. Let me show off this build that I'm working on. And again, I've given myself a series of restrictions over here, trying to use a palette that is kind of blending into the deep dark, so it's very monochrome. But I definitely like some of the work that I've got done so far. Yeah, not bad. That's what it looks like on the inside. All of the applied energistics stuff is going to be on the second floor. I just don't have it finished yet. Yep. So yeah, I want to have this build. I want to make it so that it's fun to run through on foot, and it's fun to fly through with with flight, whether that be a jetpack or something that gives you creative flight like Infinity. Yeah, the AE will be up here once I finish it. Windows are going to be pretty much the same as the first floor, and then the third floor up here is going to be kind of a roof. But I'm going to build a small like a small tower parapet type thing to get up to this, and then of course four corners. Four corners are going to have like an outpost tower. That'll be fun. As was mentioned in the previous stream, I need to replace this portal to the deep dark with like a transceiver or something like that, because unfortunately this portal to the deep dark takes me back to the overworld instead of the PDEM. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put in some warp. We are building up power. We're at 2.87 times 10 to the 18. We were at like 1.9 last night, so yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. I wonder if the black hole would be running by now. No, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, this craft is gonna take forever. Where are you at? Yeah, this is gonna take absolutely forever. Because it's probably making the superconductor base right now, or maybe it's making this. Let's go back over to the DTPF and see what it's doing. Yep. Yeah, HJM has made some flawless flawlessly wall shared DTPFs over here. Fantastic. Ooh, okay. Yep, goodbye. Oh, it's doing super fluid right now. Okay, let's Let's double check that. It's got 14 million superfluid to make. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. That's gonna take a minute. I don't know, folks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show this off on stream. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Let's go back up and finish cleaning out the AALs. Once that chore is done, I might try to check something else off of this list right here. So, and this is I see Vindrake carrying around a clipboard on his streams, and I'm like, man, that's such a good idea, but I never did it up until recently. Yeah, this is a really good idea. Yeah, HJM did NAC Fuel Liquid, Soldier is done. Finished Black Hole should be done. I could do the other three, but I want to verify that the circuit works first. And then HJM did PCB and nanite casings. Clean chemical platform. Let me show that really quick. Where is the chemical platform actually? Where? I'm lost. Lost to my own base again. Yeah, so this is the chemical platform. We started working on this like in EV or IV or whatever it was, and we just kind of kept piling things on, and we have done some upgrades on some of this stuff, but not nearly enough. What are you? Ah, yeah, ancient debris. Yeah, duh. This is Benzino. Yeah, you like our benzene line, guys? Yep, yep. Underneath though is a hot mess. This is just this is gross, in my opinion. A lot of this needs to get collapsed and perhaps upgraded to the current tier, but in the end, we're going to be moving to the new PDEM pretty soon. I should probably show that off too. Sophie is doing a fantastic job on building our new PDEM, but she's a little busy at the moment with she had classwork, and she was also building her own mod pack, and she's also a mod in Random Potato's stream chat, and Random Potato is doing a streamathon right now, so I think he might actually still be live. Well, hopefully not, but I know he was live when I went live just under 2 hours ago. But yeah, I really need to get in here, clean out a bunch of these old wires, and probably install some wireless. We don't need to have this much AE cable here at this stage of the game. So yeah, maybe I'll clean off the chemical platform with a vac nuke. We might have some fun, you guys. uh, Still working on superfluid. This was the old auto ore processing setup, and it worked just fine. But it's old. It's old tech. We could tear down all the machines on this side of the platform, but it looks like a lot of these over on this side that are doing passive processes are still working. Believe it or not. Tungsten steel. And it was stainless. And this is regular steel. Oh, it's aluminum. This one's regular steel, I think. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of that can get torn down. We're not going to use that much. We've got better hardware, and considering that we were having some technical difficulties on this server a few weeks ago, it's probably a good idea to tear down the rest of the old tech. I need to install at least one more Compact 5, but I think the next Compact 5s are going to go over here to the DTPF platform. This way. Yeah, as you can see, before it was 4443. Somebody ripped out the 3 and put a 5 in, and that 5 was actually supposed to go over to the other side, but I'm fine with this. It needed to happen. Now it's time to replace these other 3 compact 4s with compact 5s, and I could probably get that started pretty soon. Well, whatever that was, it ran really fast. No, it was probably the cheaper superconductor. It's cool. All right. No, this. Is it making any of these pieces yet? No. No, because unfortunately for us to see the black hole run, I'm gonna have to wait for this craft right here, which isn't going to get done until this one is done. So yeah, if I do anything else on stream this evening, it's gonna be boring stuff like cleaning up the rest of those AALs. I did mention this on the last stream, but I'll do it again. We're almost at the point where everything left on Minions is boring. So I either do creative building on Minions, or I find another place to do basic Greg Tech type things, and then just show off progress on Minions every so often. I don't know how that's gonna go. I didn't really want to. I don't want to join another run. I don't have the time for that right now, and um, my hardcore world got corrupted, and I'm not running I'm not running in a twist run anymore. I just don't really have. I don't really have another place to stream from at this moment. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, because again, Minions is really quickly getting to the point where everything that's left is just boring, waiting for crafts to finish. And that's even before we get to the Godforge. Like we don't have the Gorge up yet. We don't have EOHs yet, and that's going to be the real waiting game is leveling up the EOHs. That's going to require a lot of work and a lot of waiting. So it is inevitable. I am going to join a new run once I figure out, I don't know, what I want to do and what's available, and who's doing what thing. I kind of want to run a twist run, um, but that's going to be entirely dependent on. Oh, it's actually stuck. Ooh, you're stuck. So slice 3 would be this one, right? Why are you stuck? We're just gonna RIP these optical mainframes. We're just gonna delete this. Um, if I was streaming more often, I would incorporate a new game to stream in, or perhaps have like a variety or rotation of different games to play here and there. I've really wanted to stream some Balatro. I know Balatro's kind of old news at this point, but whatever. I like the game. I've wanted to play some Silk Song on stream, and I am an absolute noob at that too. But it would be fun. Let's see. Ooh, where's my wrench at? Where is my wrench? Did I throw it away? Let's see. There's some other ones that I want to play. There's some indie titles that probably none of you all have heard before. I like N plus plus. There's a couple other like puzzle platformers that I want to do. I love Rogue Legacy 2. I would even go back and play some Spelunky and stuff like that. If I had the time, and I was trying to like fill fill that much streaming space. I really would like to play some other games. I've got some Logic games that I would like to play. Uh, yeah, I just um, I've got a lot of different things that I want to try for streaming, and that's all going to be contingent on me getting a different job in the near future. Should be in the immediate future. I could actually be working on that today if I wasn't online streaming. So, um, I am planning on switching jobs. I'm gonna try to get on with my brother. That's kind of easy mode. That would be like an easy get, relatively. Still have to apply and actually interview and whatnot, but should be able to get on there. Um, um, and if not, I do have a vehicle now. I've got a car that's legal and can get me places, and is reliable, as reliable as any used car is going to be. So good things are going to happen in the future for me personally, and also for the stream in general. And also, I should mention this. I also have some fun new emojis and emotes. Let me post all of the new ones. There we go. Yep, fun. Um, most of I tried to make most of the fun ones, at least as much as I could. Uh, I've tried to make them the like in the follower tier so that everybody could use them wherever they may go. assuming they're following me. Follow your boy system. uh, but yeah, unfortunately, there's no free animated emotes for follower tier, which I don't really agree with. But you know, it is what it is. um, yeah, so that's not me. That's not me bumming for subscriptions. That's Twitch bumming for subscriptions. uh, um, yeah, I am. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Nah, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Honestly, I hate the whole monetization ad revenue thing that Twitch forces on everybody. I really wish that I could just pop on stream for free and have a uh you know, just have that audience to hang out and shoot the breeze with. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, but I do what I can within the limitations of the platform that I run. Which I don't know. Honestly, let's be real. I might actually move to YouTube this year. Um, we'll see. Um, yeah, yeah. I've been thinking about, and again, I don't know how much of my own money I want to throw at Twitch. Believe it or not, the very first money that I've spent on Twitch personally was this month. Uh, throwing a sub to Random Potato during his streamathon. I just wanted to see the timer go up. You know, don't hate me for that. uh, but but yeah, I've been thinking if um in order to unlock extra emote slots, you have to have like a multiple of 10 subscribers. So like yeah, see, yeah, fair. So like hypothetically speaking, if I wanted extra emotes on this channel, I would have to have 20 subscriber points, and it is a permanent upgrade. So what I'm assuming I'm going to do is, if I ever get to a point where somebody drops X number of subs on me, I might make that difference just to get up to 20, just to unlock extra emote slots. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if you can actually buy subs for yourself, or like, I don't know if gift subs work in that way. I would have to look it up, um but that's how to unlock extra emote slots. And that that in and of itself is more gross feeling than any of the other monetization that Twitch does. I do have to say that's my opinion, but you know, yeah. Um but yeah. I was totally happy throwing a couple coins at Potato. I like his streams. I watch them as much as I can. And again, this is also the Minions run, which is Potato's community stream or community server. Um, so yeah, boop. Yeah, there's only like, and again, no offense to any specific streamers, but there's only a handful of people that I would have even considered subbing. It would probably be like Tato, Cat. Oh shoot, I lost his name. It's a different game. It's not GTNH. What the hell is his name? He's a speedrunner. God damn it. I don't know. I'll think of it later when it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's only like a handful. I could probably name on one hand the number of people that I would uh commit to subscribing. So no, because I don't watch his streams. Duct is awesome. I like his streams. I just don't watch them. I was thinking of it's not Oats. It's one of the Metroid streamers. It might be Zenny. Trying to think of who that was. Might be Shiny Zenny. Yeah, I watch a lot of Mario Maker. I watch a lot of Metroid speed runs. So like, I'm watching like Panga Panga and Zenny and Oats and Goats and uh no, it's different games, yeah. Um Yeah, let me tell you. So, with all of that being said, I would really, really like to have more emote slots unlocked on my channel. It just uh getting any of those slots unlocked is just a really gross process. I had the only thing that I've seen from the GTNH speed run was the skill check clip where they turned the vac nuke on a moment too soon. That was fun. Oh my, yeah. They're gonna blow right through this. Like I have no doubt that they're going to meet the mark that they were expecting to hit. I think they were trying to get sub 42 days or sub 40 days or something like that. I have no doubt they're gonna make it. I just wonder how are they is that group of nerds going to have any more skill issues or is it just going to be smooth sailing? um okay, again, if I had more time I probably would start watching their streams a little bit more, or at least catching the VODs. And also, if I get Twitch on my phone finally, now that it can run on my phone finally, um I might just watch some VODs while I'm working, or at least listen to some VODs while I'm working. That would be really cool because I don't get to keep up with the gaming community in general nearly as much as I would like to because I work a full-time job and I'm busy, Yeah, I had a feeling about that. Kind of like they got the silver vat deleted, even though nobody knew about it until they broke it. Like who ever used the silver vat before they thoroughly broke it in one night? You know what I mean? Like those guys are insane in the best way, let me say, but insane nonetheless. All right, these are all going again. And it's kind of funny. I've seen other turnarounds like that in other games that I've liked, and even in like stuff like Magic the Gathering that I used to play. I've seen some overnight bans in other games, but I've never seen an overnight ban in GTNH, and that was just like, what the. uh in 5 minutes had 60k soul sand. Oh man, that's awesome. Hey, you know what? We need some soul sand. Or maybe I should crib off of them. We do need some soul sand in this one. I forget why we were so short. Yeah, we're definitely not crafting it. All right, so those are cleaned out. What else? What other chores do I have that I can get done really quickly? Netherite line, that's what it was. Yes. Yeah. We get to skip netherite line mostly. Most of our netherite line is going to go through a pair of QFTs, as far as I know, over here. And it looks like, I think this is Sophie that did this, but I think Sophie's setting up to run NAC line through QFTs instead of the NAC line platform that we had in I don't know, what is that, ZPM that you make NAC line? I don't even remember. LEV? I'll show you really quick. This is what our NAC line currently looks like, but it hasn't really been yes, yeah, that too. That too. Yeah, this was the pre-existing NAC line. I think it's getting decommissioned, but don't quote me on that. Oh, I bitched about this on the last stream. These new stellar alloy frame boxes are the ugliest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know why. It just such a gross color next to the blocks that it's next to. It really needs to be like one of these shades in the assembly line casing, like it was, instead of being this like it is. And here, and all right. So it looks this gross over here. It's even worse in waterline. Let me run over here really quick. Next to this yellow. So gross. Devs, fix your game. uh yeah, let's go back out here for a minute. And I showed this off the other yesterday actually. Um, there's actually a tank biome out here in the deep dark, so I'm going to have to be really careful about not loading that far out until I decide how I want to mitigate the whole situation. That I was very a supreme annoyance, because that could get out of hand really quickly. But yeah, now that I got some tech done, I'm probably gonna go back to doing building for most of the rest of the week. And what I got down here, my intention is these four corners with the ineffable glass. I want to put like little picture boxes or dioramas, and each one of the four is going to be one of these four biomes. So that should be pretty fun. It'll look neat. Oh yeah, I was testing to see how deep my fill in was, just to see how much extra space I had in here. Yeah. Most likely I'm going to be doing some building. But Also, as assuming that the black hole automation works as intended, we'll be able to do UMV things. So, um, maybe we can coax the other two nerds in this run to come on and do some progress type things, because unfortunately, everything has been on hold, waiting for the black hole to come online, and more or less, the only things that people have come on to do is fix what's broken in 2.8 and add capacity to existing lines. So it's about time to do some more expansion, do some more upgrades. Yep. Let's check the craft. The raw tesseracts are finally crafting. That's useful. So let's and also the bioprocessing units are also crafting. So let's go and check. We need to check the AALs, and we also need to go and check the DTPF just to make sure that everything is moving. Yeah, I can't wait to get those tier 4 nanos. That's going to be really nice. Is it? So let me ask you, Agellion, is the tier 4 nano similar to the tier 3 PCB where you really only need one? Or are we going to need multiple tier 4 nanos? Oh, I went the wrong way. It's down this way. Oh yeah, see, it's not running. It does parallels. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, see. Unless the tesseracts are being done. The one thing that sucks about the way that HJM has this going is it's hard to figure out what's being done where. And also, here's the tesseracts. Those are on four tesseracts in 0.6 of a second. That's pretty nice. As soon as you get it, nanites are never a bottleneck again. Nice. That's awesome. That's really good to hear. What I was worried about was I had built 10 of these tier 3s, and I was like, is this space big enough to put 4 of the tier 4s? And then I was like, yeah, maybe. But do we even need 4 of the tier 4s? Probably not. We're probably just going to pump ridiculous power into a single one and call it a day. Which is the same thing we can do down here. HJM ended up doing the PCB upgrade, and those are right here. We made a pair. So PCBs are sorted for basically for the rest of the run. That'll be nice. It'll be nice getting all 4 of the coal pairs onto UIV casings. That's going to be really nice. Long time coming. And I'm stalling to try to wait to see if I can get this black hole to run on stream. It's not. We're not even anywhere close to being done with this craft, unfortunately. And everything's bottlenecked behind it. I'm not mad. It's just gonna take a while. Let's see. All right, these are all staying unclogged at this point, so having those recipes was what the doctor ordered. we just don't really have the capacity to go up on these, unfortunately. We are going to have to sort out some waterline problems. The parallels are out of whack, and actually, after the update, uh, uh, I don't know what it was, but GTNH deleted half of our lenses after the update, so that was kind of weird. So I know you don't have to worry about this, Jillian, but if anybody's at this stage of the game, maybe go and double check your tier 6 water to see if you've got all your lenses after the upgrade. That was very strange. Yeah, finally ripped out farming. Yeah, it was very, yeah, we've had some, we're still fixing patterns, and again, you know, we're not, the three of us aren't really super active collectively, so we're probably going to be fixing patterns for a couple weeks, you know, even a couple weeks from now even. So but it is time to start expanding capacity. I really want to get my new mixer array up and running. We kind of need more. We either need more mega alloy blast smelters, or we might need to upgrade power again. What are these running at? Yeah, see, this is at 4096 UEV. It's probably dialed back though. What are you running? Oh, it's not. It's not dialed. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Oh damn. Oh damn. That's actually nasty. That could have derailed you if you weren't paying attention, or at least like stopped you in your tracks. I probably can tear down all of these old fusion cell or fusion rings. I don't know why I haven't yet. Run everything through the fives and build more fives. um I need to, let's see. I need to upgrade the power on the synchros because right now they're running 4 UEV 16 amp energy hatches, and I would like to upgrade this to 256 amp UIV laser hatches. So that'll be a decent upgrade for the moment. That's not like the end game upgrade, but it's going to be the upgrade that I do for now. And actually, see, I've already got part of the laser line ran, but I'm not happy with this. I would like to think. I'm trying to think about how I would run it a different way. So I don't know if it's going to run up in between these. You updated on the first day 2.8 came out. Oh, you updated to 2.80. Oh, yeah. I could imagine that you had some issues, especially since they really quickly went to 0.1 and then the 0.2. So yeah, that's what happened to us. We were going to upgrade to the. We were waiting for the 2.81. We were just assuming that there was going to be some bugs. But then the 0.1 came out and there were still bugs, and we're like, let's wait and see about the 0.2. 0.2 came out, there was still bugs, and we're like, man, let's just wait for wait for a stable release in plus 2 weeks, and that ended up being the 0.4. And we ended up upgrading Minions run literally the day before Potato started his streamathon. So woof. You know, we didn't want to push it that far forward, but it was like it was a matter of necessity. What are these running? Because these have UEV 1024s. They are running at 1024. Okay. Let me just verify. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to upgrade? Where are you? Component assembly line. Where are you? Halves recipe time per tier above recipe. Okay. This machine can run recipes regardless of tier if given enough energy. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, I agree, Agellian. I completely agree, because like one of the big things that I like is at Futurum. I want to get back to doing creative building, and at Futurum has an insane amount of cool building stuff in it. Oh, and also, let me mention this, because I've neglected carpenter's blocks this entire run, and I did this as a test the other day. This is a flower pot and also carpenter's slopes, and this is a Lapitron casing, and that looks cool as hell. That gives me an idea for a new type of build, honestly. But here's a few other tests that I did. I just did flower pots because it's a weird shape. Yeah, redstone lamp. This is a neutronium cell. This is ME controller. Look at this. This and this are a QFT piece. This just looks cool as hell for no reason whatsoever. This is the electrode from the linear accelerator. This is a sterile water plant casing. Like, I'm like, my mind is just exploding with the different things that you could do with carpenter's blocks now, and I've never used them in this run, so I'm gonna build some other things, and yeah, I'm gonna start looking into incorporating some of this stuff into future builds. I do think at this point, though, since we're gonna be waiting forever and a day for my black hole to run, let's go and raid somebody. And hey, let's it's gonna be Cat tonight. We're gonna go and say hi to Cat and Vin. I don't know what my schedule is going to look like for the next week. I think I'm working 7 in a row after today, so it might be Friday. Like next Friday would probably be my next stream day. But I do also want to try to do a test stream where I test to see if I've got my settings right to play music on my stream without getting hit with a copyright notice. So that'll be sometime soon as well. But until then, have a great night, you guys, and have fun. Peace.